Hi, I'm Tim Host. I'm the Director of Admissions at Jesuit. This is my 25th year here.
And my name is Ben Kirby. I'm the Director of Enrollment Management. This is my 16th year here, and I'm a proud member of the class of 2000.
Hi, I'm Leanne Applegate. I am one of our science teachers. I teach sophomore chemistry, and I'm our science department chair.
Hi, my name is Max Galante, and I'm a sophomore here, class of 2027.
Hello, I'm Tanner Krug, and I'm a junior.
I'm Kevin Nazareth, and I'm a junior here at Jesuit.
I'm Hogan Svell, and I'm a senior here at Jesuit.
This is the Jesuit Dallas
Autocomplete
FAQ.
All right, Ben, you ready to talk about admissions?
I love talking about admissions.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, our first question. What makes Jesuit a good school?
Well, my first answer would be I think we're a great school.
I
think we're better than great.
Wow.
So
I agree. I have to agree with you. I think that's great.
When I was deciding where I wanted to go, it was really, where I felt like I'd be the most involved, where I felt like I could challenge myself with different extracurriculars. And Jesuit, it just has so many opportunities that you can really just find your place and find where you feel you belong.
Yeah, I think the belonging is what makes Jesuit a good school. There are so many schools in DFW that offer a good academic foundation. Jesuit does as well. Yeah. I think what we also offer is a sense of belonging.
One of the most important things is the lasting effect and legacy that Jesuit will leave on you. My dad graduated from here, and his love for Jesuit runs so deep that I didn't understand when I was first enrolling as a freshman, but now as a senior, I understand and know what he feels about the school, because all the people you'll meet, the things you'll do, will all leave a lasting impact about how great of a school Jesuit is outside of the classroom and inside the classroom.
Next question. What's the admissions process like?
I like to think of it is a process. There are steps, but it's about a relationship. I think we like to get to know the family and the student to make sure that they're making an informed decision knowing who we are, and we're making an informed decision knowing who they are.
Right.
And there are steps. We do require an application. One of my favorite parts is the interview. I still remember my interview.
Oh, do you really?
I still remember where I was
that's
sitting
pretty amazing.
doing it.
As an admissions ambassador, I can speak to the stress of the interview. It sounds like it's going to be really intense and stressful, but once you get in the room, you're super comfortable and should not be afraid to speak what's true to you.
And but the goal of the interview is not to ask them what happened in X year or how do you balance this equation. It's about who you are as a young man and what are you expecting of Jesuit. And it's also a chance for the applicant to ask us questions about who we are.
Correct.
They'll also take the entrance exam, which is the IC, Independent School Entrance Exam. And we're looking for students who demonstrate academic success. We ask for a couple of recommendations from a math teacher, an English teacher, and then someone who can speak to character. This could be someone who's maybe a coach or a scout leader or someone who works with them in the community. And so we also are looking at your report cards and grades and things like that. But we want it to really be an exchange of information, but more than an exchange of information, an exchange of that relationship.
Right.
How do you get into Jesuit Dallas? Being yourself.
You apply, and you take part in that process of getting to know us and allowing us to get to know you. And so what we look for in students is exactly what you said. We want students and families who are bought into this mission and the formation process.
We are looking for students that best embody the Jesuit profile.
All right. Does Jesuit Dallas accept transfer students?
We do. One of the things, though, that's worth mentioning on this is that we primarily bring in our applicants in 9th grade.
Correct.
We do not size up each year and have a certain number of spots that automatically open up. We're very proud to have an extremely high retention rate.
Indeed.
Meaning that most of our students who come in as a freshman will continue on to sophomore, junior, senior year, and ultimately graduate. But when spots do become available, we do allow students to apply for those. And so the process is very similar to that of a 9th grader.
My older brother transferred to Jesuit when he moved down from Ohio, and I know that his process in transferring to Jesuit was very accommodating for him. It made him feel welcomed, and he wasn't scared about coming to a new school right in the middle of his junior year.
All right. Is Jesuit Dallas expensive?
I like to answer this question with really Jesuit is a lifetime investment.
Indeed. Yeah.
And lifetime investments, they have a cost. And we're proud of the program that we offer here, and there is a price tag on it that can be substantial for some and not for others.
Correct.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Does Jesuit Dallas offer scholarships or financial aid?
One of the neat things about Jesuit is we have the opportunity to be a need-blind admissions office, meaning that when we are reviewing files for admission, we are not considering financial need at all. And so what we're looking for on the admission side of things is students that are, as we talked about earlier, that are bought into the mission or qualified to be successful here. And so to answer that question, we do have opportunities for merit-based aid, meaning it's based on the academics. Every applicant that applies is considered for merit-based aid. In terms of the financial aid process, you mentioned this earlier, we have a phenomenal Office of Finance and committees that review those financial aid requests to see how can we support these families where they are. And one of the things about our website, which is kind of in our brochures, is that we don't have a specific rubric that says, if this, then this. They want it just like we want our application to be about the relationship. And so we encourage every family to reach out to our finance office to engage in conversation about what those needs might be so that it really is something that is meaningful for the individual family.
I personally work grant around the school, so I put in some hours and Jesuit takes some money off my tuition.
Work grant offers students the opportunity to volunteer for a certain amount of hours and get up to $2,500 off of your tuition.
The worst thing that we can hear from a family is we can't attend Jesuit because it's too expensive. So Jesuit will do everything that they can to get you to be able to attend this school because there's so much to offer and we don't want to turn anybody away just because of the price tag.